Good evening. How is everyone doing tonight? Good. Happy to be here. That's good. Well, I'm very excited tonight to welcome to the Fayette County Line Show a band that I really enjoy. This is the Elk Ridge Bluegrass Band. And I'm going to ask you guys a few questions if you don't mind before you get started. But where are you guys from?
We're based out of Greenfield, Indiana.
Based out of Greenfield, Indiana. And the question that I always like to ask as well is, how did you get your name?
Well, it's Elk Ridge is a ridge down where I'm originally from Monticello, Kentucky, in Wayne County, Kentucky, and it's a place I ran around as a boy and have a lot of memories there, and a lot of family still there, and so it's always a favorite place. It made a good name, so that's how that name, I believe, it's be the best way to describe how that came about. So
Yeah, that's awesome. Also, you guys started a bluegrass festival that had its first initial.
yeah, we did. There in Greenfield, Indiana, at the Hancock County Fairgrounds. We had our first one as back in August, the first week in August of this year, and we're going to have it again next year. Be the first week in August, I think.
I think we determined
August
that's
3rd
the
and
third and
4th.
fourth. Yep.
And we've got Christy Stanley and Running Blind. We have Sammy Atkins and the Sandy Hook Mountain Boys. We have Kearney Lee Wilson. We have Jeff Brown is Still Lonesome. And, of course, we have our band contest winners this year of the Joy River
Joy
Band.
River Band, we'll be there.
And
Yeah.
give them a big hand. They did a great job. And so you all be there. And, of course, Elk Ridge will be there. And, we might have a few more. And everybody's welcome to come, and we do have camping there, and got a great place there.
Yeah, it's a very nice
And help
location
us
for a
to,
festival.
if you could, just come and help us to keep this going. We want to try to build something and make it an annual event every year.
Absolutely. And I do have to say something about my friend back here. I met her. It's been a while. Yeah, at Bean Blossom. But what I didn't realize is not only do we both play the doghouse bass, okay, both of us have the initials DJ. Okay, I'm Dorothy Jean and you're Doris Jean. And you were a teacher.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm a teacher. So I think that's just really cool. So we're
It's
soul
all about the
sisters,
bass.
right? All about the bass. That's right. So without further ado, make a warm welcome for Elk Ridge Bluegrass Band.
Thanks.
There's a bluebird singing in the Blue Ridge Mountains, calling me back to my home. Oh, I can hear the bluebirds calling me back to my home. There was a girl I loved so dearly. She lived away back in the hills. When the bluebird's singing, I miss my darling. She loves me, I know, and she always will. There's a bluebird singing in the Ridge Mountains, calling me back to my home. Oh, I can hear the bluebirds calling me back to my home. Tonight I'm far from the Blue Ridge Mountains, far from my home back in the hills. I'm going back to the Blue Ridge Mountains. These memories, they haunt me still. There's a bluebird singing in the Blue Ridge Mountains, calling me back to my home. Oh, I can hear the bluebirds calling me back to my home. I'm so lonesome, for the one I loved had gone away. Then sad news came from her mother. She's sleeping there beneath the clay. There's a bluebird singing in Blue Ridge Mountains, calling me back to my home. Oh, I can hear the bluebirds calling me back to my home. They're calling me back to my home.
Thank you all so much.
Appreciate having the chance to be here. We're having a wonderful time, and it's kind of a new experience, for the entire band Elkridge to do a television spot. But we're glad to do it, and we hope that everybody watching will enjoy something we do, something we might say. And we're going to just move along here. We'd like to do one that is better known as a country song. I believe the Louvin brothers, Charlie and Ira Louvin, wrote this, and I believe they even recorded it too, and did a wonderful job on it. We hope that you like the Elkridge way we do one of the Louvin brothers songs. It's entitled just simply Love and Wealth. Darling, I am all alone in our little mountain home. It's simply cold and loveless down inside. For your childish love and vows only lasted one short year, but you went away to be another's bride. You will never know the pain that I felt the day you left. Should you ever wed again, let me wish you love and well, while the same old whippoorwill breaks the silence on the hill. I stand and gaze upon the faded wall, where your picture used to hang in a little golden frame, and the visions of your smile I still recall. You will never know the pain that I felt the day you left. Should you ever wed again, let me wish you love and well. Oh, they say we live and learn from our sorrows must turn, and be able to forget sad memories. Let me wish you love and wealth, take good care of yourself, but my broken heart will last eternally. You will never know the pain that I felt the day you left. Should you ever wed again, let me wish you love and well. Let me wish you love and well. Thank you so much. Hope that you enjoyed that song, Love and Wealth. We'd like to turn Tim loose on an instrumental that seems to go over well wherever we travel to, whether it's a festival or just a down-home gathering. And he's known in the bluegrass community for his Clinch Mountain style guitar picking, and we really like the way he picks it, and other people do too. Tim, won't you take us off with an old tune you and I love a whole lot called "The Sunny Side of the Mountain"?
We'll do this for Jimmy Martin. How's that?
All right, that's great. Thank you very much. I know we kind of had an introduction before, and appreciate the wonderful introduction. Yes, we have just this past August had our very first Bluegrass Festival in Greenfield at the 4-H Fairgrounds there in Greenfield. And we were, first time we really quite didn't know what to do, but it worked out real well. And everything, we had a good time, and everybody else had a good time. And we look for many more years to come where we can have a wonderful time with everybody, especially you all and all those watching. We'd like to kind of slow things down just a little bit and do one that was also recorded on the latest album. We lovingly call it around our neck of the woods the Bluebird album, for obvious reasons. But anyhow, DJ kind of turned this predominantly country song into kind of a grassy little tune, and she does a mighty good job, and we're awfully proud of her. And I'm going to let you introduce this one.
Well, you're doing a fine job.
Oh, I try.
I'm going to take a stab at Satin Sheets.
All right.
Satin sheets to lie on, satin pillows to cry on. Still, I'm not happy, don't you see? Big long Cadillacs, tailor-mades upon my back. Still, I want you to set me free. I found another man who can give more than you can, though you've given me everything money can buy. But your money can't hold me tight like he does on a long cold night. You know you didn't keep me satisfied. Satin sheets to lie on, satin pillows to cry on. Still, I'm not happy, don't you see? Big long Cadillacs, tailor-mades upon my back. Still, I want you to set me free. I found another man who can give more than you can, though you've given me everything money can buy. But your money can't hold me tight like he does on a long cold night. You know you didn't keep me satisfied. Satin sheets to lie on, satin pillows
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Hope that you enjoyed that little tune, Shamrock. Oh, where have you gone? To heaven, I know. For you went so fast I could not say goodbye. And when you left this world, and when the Lord took you from here, was your flight all you hoped that it would be? Did you make a trip around the moon? Did you see your mom and dad? Did you touch the nail-scarred hands of Jesus? And did you see your baby sister? And did you meet God face to face? Oh, do you know how much I hurt without you here? Advice that you gave, I hold in my heart. It's just like your love for me, it is ageless. And for I long to see your face, and I long to hear your voice. But alas, your voice I do not hear. Did you make a trip around the moon? Did you see your mom and dad? Did you touch the nail-scarred hands of Jesus? And did you see your baby sister? And did you meet God face to face? Oh, do you know how much I hurt without you here? I sure miss your smiles, yes, I sure miss your laugh, and I sure miss your hugs when the times get hard. And for I long to see your face, and I long for your embrace, but I have to wait till I meet you over there. Did you make a trip around the moon? Did you see your mom and dad? Did you touch the nail-scarred hands of Jesus? Did you see your baby sister? And did you meet God face to face? Oh, do you know how much I hurt without you here. Do you know how much I hurt without you here? Thank you very much. We hope. 1, 2, 3.
Would you leave me alone, little darling? Leave me alone in this old Michael jail. Would you always remember, little darling, that your love makes long to be free? I was captured several months ago, little darling. Head on down to this old Michael jail. Now I'm asking of you, little darling, would you please have someone take hold my bell? Would you leave me alone, little darling? Leave me alone in this old Michael jail. Would you always remember, little darling, that your love makes long to be free? Take a petition, little darling. Would you take a petition just for me? Would you take it to the judge in the jury? Tell him sign the petition just for me. Would you leave me alone, little darling? Leave me alone in this old Michael jail. Would you always remember, that your love makes long to be free? That your love makes long to be free. Tell you what, Joe, if you ain't got nothing picked out, let's do a little bit of them Don Reno style of banjo playing.
Right, I believe we can do that. That'd be a good idea.
A little bit different style, and might do that. Maybe a little. We've been doing a little Earl Scruggs style, and you've already done a little bit of Ralph Stanley style. Now let's do a little bit of that Don Reno style, and you mix it up a little bit.
Of course, boy, sure, we can do that.
Why, sure, yeah. That's right.
We're going to do one that was very, very popular for Mr. Don Reno and Mr. Red Smiley. We'd like to do one of their songs called I Know You Married. The day I met you, my heart spoke to. It said to love you through eternity, not knowing that you were another's bride. Oh, yes, I know you're married, but I love you still. Till the rivers all run dry, till the sun falls from the sky, till life on earth is through. Yes, I'll be needing you. I know sometimes you may wonder about the things I say and do, but there's no need for you to wonder, 'cause I need you, 'cause I need you till the rivers all run dry, till the sun falls from the sky, till life on earth is through. Yes, I'll be needing you. Too many times I never say, too many things get in the way. There's no need for you to wonder, 'cause I need you in every way till the rivers all run dry, till the sun falls from the sky, till life on earth is through. Yes, I'll be needing you. Oh, honey, I'll be needing you. Oh, darling, I'll be needing you. Thank you very much.
I'm going toward the sunset of time, traveling the highway home, leaving this world of sin far behind, traveling the highway home. I'm traveling the highway home. I'm traveling the highway home. Though narrow's the way, thank God I can say I'm traveling the highway home. Old Satan said that I'd never be traveling the highway home. But when I resisted, he had to flee. I'm traveling the highway home. I'm traveling the highway home.
sometimes this road gets weary and long, traveling the highway home. But in my heart there's always a song, traveling the highway home. I'm traveling the highway home. I'm traveling the highway home. Though narrow's the way, thank God I can say I'm traveling the highway home. Traveling the highway home. I'm traveling the highway home. Though narrow's the way, thank God I can say I'm traveling the highway home.
Thank you very much. We appreciate that, y'all. How's everybody doing tonight? Good, good. Well, we're the Joy River Band, and we're going to do our part of the show here, and we had Elk Ridge up, man. They do a heck of a job. Really proud to have them as one of our friends, and we're glad that they're here tonight. And they were actually the sponsor or the people that put on the
Elk Ridge Bluegrass Festival?
Yes, the festival that we played a competition in and actually won in. So we want to thank them for having us out that day. So without further ado, we're going to keep on right along doing some songs here. And I think John's going to do another number here. I tell you what, it's sure good to have John back with us tonight. So,
thank you. First time we've been together in a while. Yeah, I've really missed being here for the last couple shows, but I'm really thankful to be back. Thanks for everybody putting up with me and letting me come back, letting me in the door. So I really appreciate it. And
what made you decide to have to work? You know, I mean, who has to work?
That green stuff. Uncle Sam wanting my green stuff. For many long years through this world I have roamed, not thinking of the day last to come. But now I have changed, and I want the world to know that I'm going to make heaven my home. Yes, I'm going to make heaven my home, sweet home. I'm left in this world all alone. No mother or dad, I've lost all I had, and I'm going to make heaven my home. Are so lonely around the cabin home. No mother left to guide us along. But on that golden strand, I'll take her by the hand, for I'm going to make heaven my home. Yes, I'm going to make heaven my home, sweet home. I'm left in this world all alone. No mother or dad, I've lost all I had, and I'm going to make heaven my home. Yes, I'm going to make heaven my home, sweet home. I'm left in this world all alone. No mother or dad, I've lost all I had, and I'm going to make heaven my home. Yes, I'm going to make heaven my home.
That was real pretty right there, I tell you what, John.
Hell, I tried to make it pretty.
I'm going to go ahead and introduce everybody if you haven't been here before or if you haven't watched the TV show before. So we're going to go ahead and start from my right over here. All the way down there on the bass, doing a heck of a job playing with us, and she's the mama of the group. That's Dorothy Campbell.
Thank you.
And right there, that's her son. And I tell you what, he's like a brother to me. And we've been playing, I tell you what, since about Noah got off the ark. So we've been had plenty of time to practice. But that right there is Tristan Campbell. And another brother of mine right here. He always tells me that he's a brother from another mother. Is that correct, John?
Technically, I guess.
That right? What did you gonna say?
I said technically, I guess.
That right there's been the missing man, MIA, for a little bit. But that right there's John Crouch.
Thank you.
And I'll tell you what, another one of my brothers over here. I tell you, it's a blessing to get to play with all your brothers up on stage, ain't it? But I tell you what, we've gone on about a year of John and Derek being with us. So I'd say it's about an anniversary for us. So,
Speaking of which, it's also Derek's birthday.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Everyone say happy birthday, Derek.
Happy birthday
You're welcome.
to you. Did you finally get 19?
Huh?
Did you finally turn 19?
17 this year.
Oh, still got a couple years then, don't you?
Still ain't got my driver's permit.
Had to ride in on a mule, didn't you?
That's right. Dad, let me take the mule.
I'll tell you something real quick about Derek. You see that strap that he's got on right there is actually one that he made. How long ago did you make that?
6 or 7 years ago.
Boy, it's pretty.
That's my first reaction to it, too.
Right there's Derek Moore, everybody.
And Dylan, that fancy strap that you have right there, that was made by my dad, who's in the audience. So thank you, Dad. And I guess I'm going to introduce you so we can get going. Okay, on the banjo, the very, very talented son of mine, sort of adopted in a way.
The one you never
Dylan
talked
Preston. Dylan Preston. Thank you.
This is a song that I wrote about 5 minutes or so before church one Sunday. And it's actually on our new CD. Hope y'all enjoy it. And Dorothy coined this one. She coined it Dylan's Breakthrough. So here we go.
Thank you all very much.
Okay, everybody, we got Elk Ridge back up here with the Joy River Band, and I tell you what, it's a mighty pleasure to have you guys up here with us. We really appreciate it. Well, we're going to get to do a song together. This is probably my favorite part of every show because I get to play with fellow musicians, and that's something that I think all bluegrass artists look forward to. So we're going to get up here and let them kick off Clinch My Backstep, and I'll just try to hang on. So.
All right.
Thank you, everybody. Let's give it a good hand for Elk Ridge coming in for us today. We appreciate it. Well, we're going to sign off here, get off the air. We appreciate y'all coming out and everybody that's tuning in, and y'all come back now you hear. Thank you very much.
Thank you.